You've turned on to Rykerroad!
Hey, you! Did you know that we have a podcast?
The Cavecast, the uncensored show for nerds of all kinds.
We have deep dives of all the Sleep Token albums, even the EPs. We've interviewed some awesome people, talked about everything from music, our lives, faith, paranormal things, and much more. Be sure to check it out when we're live on Wednesday evenings and watch it after the fact, or check it out on all podcast streaming platforms on Thursday mornings. Become a member for 99 cents a month to get exclusive access to the pre-show and your name at the end of every video. Follow the links in the description, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. Hope to see you over there.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metal head.
And we're brothers that react to shit, so let's do that. Tonight we have NF featuring MGK, who I was with the lyrics pulled up.
This was not on my bingo card.
No.
At all.
No.
All right, Colson.
Turn my vocal up. And then just let it run. I'm stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address, so I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped his urn. Probably.
What the Oh. Okay. And he just came in with it. Let's go.
Stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address, so I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie.
After the poorest. Whoa.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Whoa, dude. Okay.
In the back of the rental after I dropped his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the
Okay. All right. Fatality. You know, it's we know for a fact that MGK is able to do mental health stuff, but dude, I never would have thought that NF would have been like, hey man, do this with me. But
yeah.
But I'm so happy he did.
Yeah.
It's
okay. Just the biggest lie I ever told was you should not be concerned, or however he just said it. So okay, all right, let's go.
Love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
I don't understand. I really want to know how Nate, when he's thinking of what to do, looks at a song and goes, this is exactly what I need. And it's going to subvert all your expectations in the best way. Like, dude, this is, I mean, like this, I don't want to go up, use a platitude and to say that this is the hardest thing that MGK has ever written, but dude, this is up there. This is up there. He's being just as real as Nate is, man.
Vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Changing up.
Yeah. Last show, Need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am.
Oh. We don't want that for our kids. We get it, man. Yeah. We get it.
My own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you about to throw it all away and overreact. Because I overreacted. Karma, I guess my temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's an issue I had. My MO say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash.
Oh.
I know I messed that part up with. I know.
Wait. Did he?
What do you mean you messed that up?
Let me hear that again. That was wild. Was that real, or did he keep all that like on purpose? Okay, hold on.
My MO say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up with. I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lash out. Need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am.
We gonna get? Can we have one song
where it doesn't destroy soul? Destroy soul. Where it doesn't destroy soul.
We can't even talk.
Okay.
Well, the high-pitched voice was a very unique thing. I didn't realize it was him at first, as far as that, but interesting. But other than that, spot on. This actually hit something with like a cadence and flow that I don't always get into. Because now follow me, guys. It kind of lends itself to be that where they not in a bad way, but like force more words in than they should be.
Yeah, I personally, and this is the same thing with certain metal beats, is that I typically am not a fan of that messy kind of sound. It can be done very well.
To me, this was done well for me.
I think that it's the execution of it was proper, and I think that the right goal was achieved. I just don't know if I'm completely a fan of the cadence.
Also could be too with the song is who I was. Like how it's almost like maybe how your brain works when you're trying to process stuff.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like because it almost seemed very like not chaotic, but I know what you mean. Almost like that messy thing, but like in a good way, guys. It's just. Normally, I don't get into this type of vibe when it comes to my rap or hip hop or anything, but this actually nailed it for me. I'm really shocked at some of the things that MGK said.
Yeah.
Just like with the fact that
he didn't have to, and he did.
Yeah.
It
was the fact that, in a sense, he kind of brought up more of that religious Christianity thing than I was expecting him to, and
his failed engagement, and
so this was again who I was. Where this was a lot of calling out. I feel like, and not a lot of artists do that, and or tell you the truth. I feel like this was amazing. I'll just keep talking in circles. Both were spot on lyrically, always amazing. So this album is great.
Well, I think that there's something to be said here is that like we talked a little bit about this on the podcast, but it was Rick Beato said it where he said that there are albums that he listens to for the songs, and then there are albums that he listens to for the sounds.
Right.
I would throw in a third option now is that it's like, no, man, maybe I'm not typically a fan of this approach, but lyrics. Sometimes you want to hear something be said to you.
Yeah.
And I think this falls into that pantheon. I think that this is something that, to be honest, this kind of felt like layers in the fact that like how hard of a difference that the ending comes in with that. Not saying that they sound the same, but it had that kind of approach where the tone of everything really changed, and it was almost like two songs were in one. Now it takes a lot for me to enjoy something like that, which is why it's a miracle that I love Sleep Token because typically I'm not a fan. Well, with Ronnie as well too, but no, this is just one of those situations where I look at this and I go, okay, so this is you know, a deep track into this album, you know, with only 6 songs, and this is the halfway point.
Right.
Okay, so like this is where we're coming off of is that he's like Nate is struggling with the fact of that. Damn, he's like, I know what my kids are going to go through. I know
that part got me,
dude, and I think that's something that, especially him talking about in Mom, when he talks about how, yeah, Mom, you know, I'm gonna, you know, say this wrong, but he basically he says, yeah, I get it. You pushed, you know, Dad away because I pushed away my people too.
Right.
You know, it's like the older that you get, you start to understand it, but then you realize that some of these things are unavoidable. They're going, like, your kids are going to fight their own battles,
of course,
you know, and it's just, dude,
of course,
it's fear. It's terrifying,
right,
dude? That's
why I was saying I wonder with this fear if it's different types of fear, like you were saying, because everybody thinks fear is this dark thing all the time.
Yeah, fear of loss, fear of the future, fear of I mean, regardless, this was a great song. MGK, everybody that was involved in this, especially his verse. Dude, I'm ultra proud of him for being brave.
Yeah.
And doing that because again, whether you agree with him or not, or whether or not, you know, it's like you're on one side of the fence or whatever, it's like, nah, dude, like you can't deny that he cut open his heart and squeezed everything out that he possibly could. And it was painful to do so.
100%.
Well done, man. Just I'm so proud of Nate and everybody that's involved with this, dude. This is awesome.
I can't wait to go through more. So guys, you know what to do if you liked it. Hit all the buttons and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.